Let's do it both. If married and if you're not.
What's the question?
Married and your spouse.
Who takes more priority, your significant other or your family member?
Married or not married?
Wait.
If you're married, who takes priority?
Okay. Like, I thought you were going to say, like, who takes priority, your spouse or your kids? I thought you were going to say that.
It says family members.
I'm gonna produce our reality show, man. I'm gonna produce that shit.
About that
That shit gonna be live, bro.
That's a question.
We can talk about that one too.
That's a question.
What we doing first?
If I'm married,
That's an easy question.
If you're married, I think
it's my significant other.
Yeah, my significant other.
Your wife come first.
Yeah.
That's not even a question.
Me and John had that. We had that conversation a long time ago. It's
Your
like
wife comes
my cousin sat down and said, "Look, I love every single one of y'all, but I have married now, and I have started my own family with my significant other, so they take responsibility because now I have a responsibility to the person that I'm with and to the child that I'm birthing, and together we have created a unit.
Now,
if we're not married,
husband and kids, I'm still gonna say husband because
I'm going with kids.
I know. Me and Carl had this conversation.
We had a big ass.
Big.
Because you gonna say the environment that you raising around. And
Nope, that's not even what I'm gonna say.
What you gonna say?
What I was gonna say is that basically, like, at the end of the day, we finish raising our kids. They're gonna go off to college, this, that, and the other.
Your
And then
kids
a lot
leave
of times, you know, like, now the husband and wife are in the house alone, and they don't know where the fuck to go now. They're like, oh shit, wow, the kids are gone. What do we do? And they're just like, where do we pick back up?
The love is lost.
Lost.
That's what she got me.
I'm sorry.
The environment shit got me too.
I'm sorry,
because when we had it, I told you you're being selfish.
Nope.
You don't understand. Like, what the fuck?
kids
But the reason why I felt the way I felt is because of the way I was raised.
Yeah.
And I for damn sure my child not gonna be raised like that. So for me, my child always be number one. I didn't see a married life. I don't know what the fuck that is.
That's what I'm saying. I think it depends.
I don't know what that
I think it depends on what you say when it comes who has more significance, your husband or your kids. Because at the end of the day, Dina has a point. If I have my kids and we're raising them correctly, they're gonna leave at that door one day, and I'm gonna be stuck with my husband. So technically, my husband takes priority. But if it's just me, who's gonna take priority? My kid. My kid takes priority. My kid is more important to me.
Wait, if it's just you as in...
Like, if it's like...
Damn, nigga, so if I get shot?
What, if you dead?
Like, I get
if you dead, what you want me to do if you dead? Like, I gotta raise this kid.
No, ain't talking about dead. I'm just trying to get shot.
He just said he got shot. He's hurt.
Like, what you saying? Like, if you hurt or my child hurt, I'm gonna go to my child. You have more of an opportunity to live. This one does not.
Finish your thing.
I just feel like, depending on the situation, it'll be either my husband or it'll be my kid.
I'm in between because the thing is, growing up, I always said that, man, it's gonna be my kids and then my wife. But then once you start growing up, I love my old girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love her to death. And like, you know, when I see what, like, you know, my other siblings do to her, I'm like, fuck, that shit fucked up. Like, I don't want, if that shit happened to me, I'm about to bust somebody up. I'm like, nigga, I help you get into college and shit, whatever, man. Like, what the hell? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's in between. Like, I would have to more go into like my wife than my kids. But it's like, it's gonna be like 1A, 1B, and everybody else is just like, you know what I'm saying? But if my son, his big ass, come and try to curse out my wife, I'm gonna beat his ass.
Knock his ass the fuck out.
I'm gonna beat his ass.
But that's different. Like, shit, creepy. That's different.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's different. Or the flip side, my wife could be a horrible mother. I ain't gonna touch her. I'm like, bro, you gotta get up.
I think
that's why that shit tricky.
What she was saying is like, okay, let's say like I have like 2 sons, right? Mm-hmm. Playing sports, doing everything with them at the games, involved in school, but I'm not spending time with her. I'm not taking her out. She's gonna become like the lost person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like,
I don't know.
Unless you do it together, but you still need the one-on-one time.
I feel like you gotta put the child first, but both of y'all gotta do that.
Yeah,
y'all gotta put the child first. Like, y'all relationship both gonna have to come second because the child is the most important thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's me personally. You ain't gotta really agree with that, but you know how I am with my kid. Like that's gonna be number one.
I'm the same way you are.
I want you to feel like my kid is gonna be everything.
I mean, your kids are always gonna be important to you, but then it's just like you asking who has more significance, you or your child. If I cannot take care of myself, if I'm mentally and not in the space where I need to be, I can't take care of a child. No matter if I put my kid first, if I'm not in the right space, then I can't take care of this kid. So I have to put myself first. As much as selfish as it might sound, if I cannot in that state put my kid first, I have to. It's the same thing. It's the same thing with the relationship. If we as a unit cannot raise this child together, then the child has to, in some way. It's not going to take a complete backseat. But they're going to have to step back so that me and my unit can get together so that we can raise the family together.
Basically, just don't be parents, also be husband and wife.
Right.
Because our kids are going to have to see this. You don't want them to have to walk into the house and feel tension.
You're the example.
And then, exactly.
Because at the end of the day,
like, oh man, this isn't home.
Because what she made me see is that's going to fuck up the kid.
It's what Carl is saying.
Ultimately,
whatever Carl went through, he's now, even if it wasn't like legit, like it wasn't face to face to Carl. Carl may have never seen one fight in his life, but he sensed the tension. He saw how his parents did not have any effect. I have never in my life, I've seen my dad, but before when I was younger, I had never seen my dad give a hug or a kiss to my mom. Never. My dad was never affectionate to my mom. So all my life, I've seen people be really cold. And there are times where when I'm with John is extremely affectionate. And I am not. That is not who I am.
Like, took care of business, though.
And then it's sometimes, it's not even that he took care of business. My parents were, it's not even that, Jamil. Because at the end of the day,
we're not doing this.
At the end of the day, listen. My dad took care, I'm not going to lie, my dad took care of me, he loved me and everything, but emotionally, it's not even all that count. Not even. Emotionally, my dad scarred me. My dad scarred the crap out, and he doesn't even realize. He thought that because he was there, he gave me money for school, that he was doing his job. But as a dad, I seen him put his hands on my mother.
That's a whole.
But that's the issue.
So selfish to anyone.
Don't be an
I love my
parent
kids that much that I don't want them to have to deal.
That's what I'm saying. My dad could not get a unit together with my mom enough for that me and my sister to raise a house and not see what a relationship should be. I had never seen my parents argue without yelling at each other. So when I started dating John, guess what we did when we argued?
Yeah.
And I wasn't used to that shit. I was like,
here's the thing though, like what Jamil just said, like triggered something. Like, okay, he was taking care of business and everything, right? Look, I'm not on the woman's side on this. I'm still on y'all side. I'm still fucking with y'all. But here's the thing, right? You remember the Mike Epps interview on the Breakfast Club, and then he was talking to his son, and his son was like, Dad, I don't want this, and then he was just like, man, I'm here, he was talking to his baby mom or his wife, and then he was like, well, I'm here, ain't I? Like, I'm a part of his life. Us as black men, we kind of grow up to think that that's enough, and it's really not. Like, if we want to be honest, like, it's just that we come from like so much trash that like that is like shit, nigga, up here in the building. It's an upgrade, but it's not enough. You get what I'm saying? So like, I had to think about that myself, like that when we had the conversation, and she was like, I knew she meant shit because she was crying, and I was like, yo, you been a baby, like you selfish, spoiled, and I went home and I thought about it, and I was like, where the fuck did that come from? Like me thinking that that's enough. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like I really thought like, I take care of you, we eat dinner, we play games at night. Go to fucking sleep. Leave me the fuck alone.
I mean, but
like,
what if y'all?
That's how men think.
That's harsh, bro.
My nigga, okay, listen. As a black man, if you're at home with your kids, you pick them up, take them home from school. You there with your wife, you're the poster child. What I'm saying is that's not enough.
But you being harsh, that's different. I'm not.
No, but
you talking about that's a whole different like I did.
But that's basically what you just said though, because he was like, that nigga took care of business, didn't he? Like, he didn't have to like hug and kiss her and stuff.
Minimum, like you should minimally provide for your child and provide the minimum.
No, but what I'm saying is like your mindset for you to think that he's taking care of business is not enough.
It's not.
There's
enough.
more to add to it. Like that's like I'm gonna look at it like this. That's like
it's not even a minimal.
70%. You can still go higher. You get what I'm saying? Like my point is like we get to the C and then we stop though.
Minimally.
No, but what I'm saying is niggas stop at like okay. If I didn't say this, nobody else would have said it.
I get what Carl is saying.
We gonna stop at the C.
Because you were saying. Because you were saying. I was saying that. Something about like how
your dad didn't show affection.
You have to be a unit in order for your kid to like be able to raise up correctly. And you were saying that, but your dad wasn't, he wasn't great to your mom. He wasn't perfect to your mom, but he still gave you what you needed.
Yeah.
And it's like, nah, I didn't need that. Like we could have lived in a cardboard box.
But you gave
my mom so much attention, and I saw how you guys functioned together as a unit. That would mean more to me than the fact that you bought me some pair of shoes. I really don't. My dad doesn't like my dad tells me I love you now.
That's like saying like
I'd be like I love you.
You can't grow up. Like,
he tell me he loves you too.
So hold up. Because you know cheating wrong, right?
Yeah.
But you watch say if you watch your father cheat on your mom time and time again, you saying that you gonna grow up and say, oh, I watch my fucking father cheat on my fucking mom all the time, so that's why I'm doing it.
My dad grew up in a house where he
but you
watched somebody cheat, and my dad never did that.
That's wrong, and that's not the norm, and that's how it's supposed to do. So you're supposed to set your standards differently. But minimally, he did for what he did. He provided for you. I understand what you're saying with like. It's so much more independent, and you're correct. And it's supposed to be done in a different way. And I understand what Carl's saying. But, however, you're at a point of age where you should know and realize that. And you realize it yourself. Because you said you still behave in a certain way where you don't want affection. You know that's who you are, and that's what made you. But does that make it right? Is that because you've seen that? But don't you realize that it's wrong now? Don't you realize that
I realize that as with the person I'm with,
that is wrong.
That person needs something that I did not see.
So the same way,
it's not that it's wrong. The same way, it's not that it's wrong. It's that with the significant other that I'm with, I have to show affection.
Of course.
Whereas if I was with, no offense, if I was with Carl,
we would be fine.
We would be cool. We'd be like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
We would still have taken the experiences that we had growing up and been like, look, when it comes to our kids, let's not argue in public. Let's do this. We would have adjusted what we learned.
So I don't see that as an excuse. I'm sorry.
What you mean?
What do you mean by excuse?
What y'all saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm confused.
Like what you didn't see at home.
Yeah.
The reason why I don't agree with that is because you can't use cheating because you know cheating was wrong since you was a jit. You see it on TV.
What can you use?
But look, the reason. No. But I'm not making your point. I'm going across from your point. What I'm saying is the conversation that I just said, I've never heard in my life.
I got you, Carl.
Like with the doing extra. We've heard that cheating. You don't have to learn that from your parents.
I got you, Carl.
You can learn that from watching TV. From
no. I got you.
But like niggas don't be like, you have to show your wife.
I'm gonna wait till y'all finish.
I've never heard that.
You guys said earlier that women look for dads in their husbands, in their boyfriends and stuff. So if what I see at home was a man beating my mom,
that's what you're gonna get with.
That's what I'm gonna look for.
I disagree with that.
It's true. It is true.
I'm gonna be real with you. I agree with the girl. You know how alike I am to her dad.
That happens.
John is my dad. John is my dad's twin.
No, but like you think it's subconscious. It's not a conscious.
It's not.
Okay, like if you grew up in your house,
I don't know about
and your dad.
But it's not your dad, Sean.
So
if your dad was beating your mom, you're probably gonna be a woman beater. Yes.
No. I'm saying that. You saying that because her dad. Let's just say your dad was a woman and she was a cheater. He used to beat your mom and he used to cheat on her.
You think that's the norm?
A man that does the same thing.
She's not gonna have the self-awareness almost to be like, this is what I need, this is what it is. It's gonna be like, you're gonna settle for the bullshit.
That happens.
No, that's bad. You're gonna settle. Jamil, that's what makes a hoe a hoe. Who's the easiest easiest girl to get with?
The whole that's insecure about herself.
About why?
Her daddy.
It starts at home.
Yes,
That's what
daddy
makes a hoe a hoe.
At the end of the day,
It's fact.
it's simple.